Now, in addition to reading files from the SD card or reading files which are on the local system, we have two more options to read data from. We can have files which are in the assets folder as well as files which are, I'll just close it off, as well as files which are within the assets folder and files which are within the raw folder. So I'll create a raw folder within this. So we have two options to store files to within the assets folder and within the raw folder. So in our first part we'll see how we can read files that are in the assets folder. So I'll just create a file on the notepad. I'll just write some text. This is the text written on the file in the assets folder. So this is what I write to a file. Save this, save on my D drive, assets file.txt. Go to my D drive, just copy this, this is my file. I'll copy this to the assets folder. I refresh my app and I'll write a class where I can get this data, and I'll create a layout file. I'll say data from assets. I'll simply have a multi-line text field and a button. So I'll have a multi-line text field to show data, and I'll have a simple button to, on the click of which we'll get the data from the file. So I'll associate some method on click, get data, Android on click, I'll say get data. So this is the simple file that I can have, and I'll go to my source folder, create a class for it, assets data. So I'll extend this to my activity class, import create my on create, and that is simply set the content view to r dot layout dot data from assets. So just clean my project. So now I write my I think I have get data view. So I need to now get a reference to the asset manager. Get assets, and then I can obtain an input stream to the file through the method open, and the name of the file I've already stored is assets file.txt. So I obtain an input stream to this, and I'll also need an object to the edit text. find view by id r dot id dot edit text 1. I'll just check up if it is edit text 1. Yeah. So I obtained a reference to the edit text. I got an input stream, and now I have to put on my try catch. Catch input output exception, and within this I can set out some message. EP dot toString. So this sets up my input stream. Now through the input stream, now I can construct a buffer reader, and I can read line by line whatever data is written to the file. So I'll put on a buffer reader. BR is equal to buffer reader new input stream reader to convert my input stream, which is a byte stream, to character stream. So I'll just import these. So I'll take up a string, and let me take a string builder. And now I'll start off a loop. There may be a number of lines. In our case, we have just written one line of text, but it can have a number of lines written to the file. So I'll just kick off a loop. I'll say while st is equal to br dot readline not equal to null. I'll append st to it, and alongside I'll append a /n, and when the loop finishes I'll set text sp dot toString to my text field. So what exactly we have done is we have got a reference to the asset manager. We have opened an input stream to the file that we are trying to read, converted that to a buffer reader, and read a line at a time, added that to the string builder, and after reading the entire file we append that text to the edit text, and I'll close our reader, and this finishes the reading of the file. So I'll just add this to my manifest file, assets data.java. Let's see if emulator is ready. So I'll just run off this program.